Alright, so we got the Kuva Khom to level cap. The build is what you guys voted on last week's stream, probably, if I remember correct. Yeah, what's the slash build? You guys voted for that. I did try it a little bit, but I think pretty much all of the builds I can think of, that was slash builds for use with something just like here that I gotta expedite suffering. Raw damage build featuring the classical viral, and also a hidden inherit build, but the hidden inherit build didn't really work out as good as the other ones. And you guys voted for the slash build. Here it is. You got to level cap with it. It's able to kill. Do I think it's the best one, the ideal? Nope. I think the raw damage is probably the best one. And yeah, it is able to kill everything. Yep. But it just how can I even say it? It's good, but you know there's better stuff. Zada's Whisper, Armor Strip would be better. Just because you have to build up the way it is, you have to build up the slash, and you really need everything to be almost perfect. You need the stacks of every buff. You need the stacks of dexterity. You need this is Michael bad. You need the stacks. You know, that's the thing. You really need them to get the damage. I'm just armor stripping every time because I really forget. I built this for slash, and I'm just so used to armor strip these days that it's just automatic. Every time it's automatic. Don't even have to think. It's instant. Press 5, control space, press 2. Just like that. I also brought in Contagion instead of the Glaive Prime, just to see how Contagion would handle itself. I think it's really close, to be honest, because in a way the Glaive Prime is able to kill, but it does a very high level. You don't feel like it doesn't feel that good, but here what I have the Contagion works perfectly with Armor Strip. It's like a guaranteed kill. Now that is an interesting finding. Again, this build was not made for you to use with the Armor Strip. I am using because I'm so used to having it. But yeah, this weapon does quite a good amount of damage, just like raw damage. But yeah. Oh, I ran out of ammo. What a surprise. Yeah. I really do have some recommendations once I get out of the mission and start talking about the build. Some stuff that I would change that I just saw after I started the run that could be completely different. Revenant is just fine. The cat is fine. It helps a bit. But I would definitely have ammo mutation mod here. Definitely. Because really, I'm relying on the Spectre to get ammo. Because if I really start using this weapon the way it is, it's not really gonna be that good. Also, I feel like dexterity it's not probably not the best call. I could have chose maybe the Deadhead. I think it would be better. Try to get this. Yep, that worked. Just need a little bit more stacks without the armor strip. Another thing that's I don't see people talking a lot because I don't usually run expedite suffering, but I reckon it's a super good skill. Definitely good to have, but for some people I think it might be confusing, like for when to use when to actually use Expedite Suffering. I mean, you're building the slash procs. When should you use it? You gotta go testing pretty much. There's no no build recipe pretty much. You just really have to test it. Like, I know that 150 stacks or 200 is already enough to use the Expedite Suffering and get the kill. But that's what I'm usually running. Yeah. I think this is pretty okay. If you watched my videos, you know that I'm the person that likes to do things as simple as possible. And so I really wouldn't bring... if I have armor strip, I'll just bring Deadhead. Because Deadhead, it's gonna... you're not gonna need to use your melee to actually get kills and do stuff. And yeah, this run was not this long. This was probably a very fast run. It's probably around the 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And I actually tried something different that I'm gonna talk in another video, but you can kind of guess. Yeah, the results seem pretty good. The average results of the runs. Let's get to the build. Revenant build. Standard build, same as this one. Probably same as this. Yeah, same as this one. It's just the subsumed ability that changes. This one has Zada's Whisper. This one has Expedite Suffering. This one has Sickening Pulse. It's the same build. Kuva Khom. This is the build that you guys voted for. I would change Galvanized Acceleration, would put Vigilante Supplies, definitely. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything about this build. The way it is okay. Here's the ribbon, status chance, multi-shot. Nothing too crazy, but I would definitely go with Viral. And I have 2 ribbons. So instead of using this one, I would use this one. This one would be, I think it would be really good. I think it would be just fine. Would probably kill much better than this one, but yeah. Now this one is only missing a Vigilante Supplies. I don't even know if this build using armor strip would require as much ammo like this one does, but yeah, I would go with this one and Zada's Whisper. Take the Thesis as a primer, and that's pretty good. Pretty much it. Pretty good. Epitaph. Same build you guys have already saw a bunch of times on the channel. This time I took a Zaw with Contagion. Should have built for Viral, because I thought the radiation would just keep up to level cap. But it kind of doesn't. You're gonna have situations that you're just not gonna deal enough damage without armor stripping. So at some point you're gonna have to armor strip, or probably gonna have to armor strip. Then it would be much better to take Viral. It has innate Viral on the Contagion, but still having even more Viral would be good. Yunaru and Toxicat, the usual build. For Revenant, I'm actually using the Archon Shards, all casting speed. Feels pretty good. I've already set up the next poll for you guys to vote for the next weapon. And yeah, hopefully I'll be running that soon, because I've got some plans and a few more videos also planned. Let me know what you think about the Khom. Which build would you take? Would you try a raw damage, or would you go like just like this with a slash build? Leave it a like, consider subscribing.